Hi, so it's Friday again, so welcome everybody. I hope you're enjoying my videos as much as I'm enjoying making them. So this week's questions, mainly about addiction, to be honest. So that's what it's going to be about, addiction. But not just the addiction that we think about. So most people think I do for one, about addiction that you think about drink and drugs and things like that. But addiction includes a lot of things actually. So one person I was speaking to this week, it was addiction of prescribed medication. So I was really happy to speak to her about this. And I've seen this for myself with the asthma story. If you've not seen it, it's in the featured. So go to it and read it, as I don't have asthma anymore. But what I saw around it was I had different inhalers, but the main one that most asthmatics use all the time is the ventilator one, which is the blue one, if you don't know about asthma. And I used that like really addictively. It was like I was puffing on it every 2 minutes and it became my crutch. It was like I couldn't go anywhere without that. I wasn't safe. And this is what addiction is. Whatever your addiction is, whether it's prescribed medication, whether it's self-medicated like drink or any kind of drugs, you're using it as a crutch because it makes you think, it makes you feel a different way. Like with me, oh, well, this is keeping me safe, keeping me alive. But I was like constantly on it. It wasn't the truth, because when I used to lose the venting inhaler and thought, oh, I can't breathe, I need this now to live, I'm going to die if I don't get it. What I saw, and which was a big insight for me to see, is when I actually found it, before I had even used it, and most 9 times out of 10 I wouldn't use it, my breathing got back to normal. The relief of finding it, my own body stabilised, it's breathing all on its own. And it was only when this was pointed out, I went, oh wow, it's not actually the inhaler. But this is it with addiction too. So say it's medicated drugs or drugs. You think you need that drug or that drink to make you feel a certain way, whatever way, say you're using it to feel less stress. But have a look and see if you notice, before you take that drink, before you take that drug, are you feeling less stressed already? So if you notice this and you can see, is it the drug? Is it the drink? Or is it that innate well-being, just settling down all on its own with nothing you need to take or use outside yourself? You've just dropped into that peace and you just go, ah. But then you think, oh, it's because of the drugs, because of the drink, blah, blah, blah. But when you look within yourself, when you see it for yourself like I did with the inhaler, with the asthma, that actually I was making it up. I didn't need this inhaler as much as I thought I did. It just become my crutch. And then when I saw this insight, I began noticing more and more as my body just settled down on its own without any intervention. And as if you've watched that video, you'll see it was about 18 months before I recognised, oh, I haven't been taking any inhalers. Oh, it's been a very, very long time since I've took inhalers. After the 18 months, I remember that. Now it's been like over 10 years. But it actually went in the minute, the second, that I noticed I didn't need it. But it took me a while to get my head round. I didn't need these, but I didn't purposely go, I'm not taking these inhalers. They just dropped off because I wasn't feeling breathless. I wasn't feeling ill. And then I forgot. I forgot I had asthma. So then, because I forgot I had asthma, I forgot to use all the inhalers. And then 18 months later, it was like, oh, it's a very long time since I've used them. And I thought, I don't need them. So look, going back to anything that you're taking, I'm not saying don't take it, don't do this. I'm not here to tell you not to do anything. I'm just telling you my story and what I saw and what I've seen with other people's addictions as well. In one moment, they've realised, oh, the stress is actually gone before I've took a drink, before I've took a drug. it's actually gone. The pain has actually gone before I've done this. And then it's blown the mind. They think, well, where's it gone and how did it happen without me using this, using that? And it's because we forgot to look within ourselves to our own inner well-being that takes care of us all the time, takes care of your heartbeat, your blood pumping around your body, your lungs. It takes care of it, and it's just trusting that. Go into your own wisdom, not listening to me, listen to you. Go within you and listen. And just realise you feel a bit wonky without your crutch just because you've had that crutch for so long. But as soon as you see you don't need it, well, boom, you don't. So that's it for this week. If you've got any questions, just put them in private messenger or in the YouTube or Facebook group. And if you want any coaching sessions, all you need is to message me. Okay, till next week. Bye.